places in city taxes, taxpayer service representative, grade 7, in the corporate office of Internal Revenue Service. I find that the office is usually in hearing of a witness against Internal Revenue. In the first, I'm the senior member of a taxpayer service division in the corporate office. I have 13 years government service and have been employed in the audit division, collection division, and taxpayer service division in the IRS. Some of my government experience has been with other agencies.
I'm also interested in this passage. I want to talk again about naming particular agents or personnel, and I understand that the proceeding that you have, might caution you about not jeopardizing your own case or anything that however, if you have passed by the service, you'll make it contact. You are taking annual leave to testify in these things today.
That is correct. My background as a tax preparer, my educational and social studies background, I'm a high school graduate with business school training, 2 years college. I have teacher training, leadership training, interview training, continuous adult education courses. My specialized training in taxes has been the 3 IRS courses, basic taxpayer service, filing, and advanced taxpayer service course. These 3 courses are required for our taxpayer service representatives and taxpayer service specialists who assist in the tax preparation of the office. In addition, I was selected and completed the on-the-job instructor training as coach of the Corporate Taxpayer Service Division. I have been in taxpayer service through 3 college seasons. 1974, I was on the phone branch in general and technical personnel. 1975, as social supervisor.
Would you explain the difference between the taxpayer service CSR and CSS?
Yes, sir. Let me put it on my statement here. As social supervisor in the taxpayer service West area. In 1976, I was primary assistant in the self help room, part of the season, and I'm information desk for the balance of the season. And I think this is the year of the rest of our person that we did to my life.
That's what the government. My name is Mrs. Burrow. I'm the District Director of Internal Revenue for Oklahoma, comprises the entire state of Oklahoma. My colleague on my immediate left here is Mr. Rex Waller, who is the chief of the collection division for the district. On my right is Mr. Stanley Ruber, who is acting chief taxpayer service division for the Oklahoma City District. Mr. Chairman, I appreciate this opportunity to appear before your subcommittee to discuss the Oklahoma City's taxpayers' if it is agreeable with you, I will not read the formal statement verbatim, but merely summarize it.
You provided a district full statement in advance, and this will be included as part of the record. You summarize and we're going to play.
Fine, and I have additional copies if you so desire.
Thank you. The press form may want some copies of the full statement.
I have provided several to the press already. I might add that while our statistics are not broken down by cities and counties, I believe district-wide statistics will be fully indicative of the extent and degree of services offered in the metropolitan Tulsa area. The Oklahoma City District serves the state of Oklahoma. We receive approximately 1.5 million tax returns each year and collect about 3 1/3 millions of dollars. The district headquarters is located at Oklahoma City. We have about 140 employees in the Tulsa office here. In addition, there are 9 local offices in the outlying areas of the state. Altogether, we have an authorized staffing of 559 employees to administer the internal revenue laws in the state. In my judgment, we are building a very effective taxpayer service organization. Last year, we established it as a separate division and expanded the many public services which we then offer. The chief of the taxpayer service division reports directly to me, as does the chief of the other 4 divisions of the district. At present, we have 29 permanent employees assigned to this division. We are now in the process of recruiting an additional 15 WAEs to provide adequate staffing during peak periods. Here in Tulsa, we are staffed to assist any taxpayer who requests assistance in person or by correspondence. Our primary telephone service is provided through foreign exchange lines which allow Tulsa area taxpayers to reach the Oklahoma City office directly at no cost to them. We use intrastate watch lines to respond to inquiries from all other areas of the state. The Taxpayer Service Division is staffed with 2 occupational categories. Taxpayer Service Specialists, which we refer to as TSSs, and this is relatively a new category, and Taxpayer Service Representatives, who we refer to as a TSR. The GS level for TSRs, a grade 4 through 6, and for TSSs, grades 5 through 9. The taxpayer service specialists answer the more difficult questions and resolve the more complex problems, and this, of course, is indicated by the grade differential. We also use them to train new taxpayer assistance personnel, conduct adult education classes, and assist the CSRs in the performance of their duties. Recognizing the advantages of accurately prepared returns to both the taxpayers and the internal revenue service, I have long emphasized the need for quality service. I believe our quality control system is the best in the nation. I would be glad to furnish the committee with a copy of the district memorandum delineating our quality control procedures, which provide for continuing managerial review. If you would care to have a copy of this memorandum, I would be happy to provide for this particular memorandum was issued February 17, 1976, but it updates a previous memorandum on the same subject dated August 25, 1975. We have 11 taxpayer service specialists in the 6 are located in Oklahoma City, 2 in the council office, 1 in Lawton, Muskogee, and Burlington. We have a total of 23 frontline personnel and assistants in the division. The remainder are the taxpayer service representatives. There are 2 of those taxpayer service representatives are in the council office.
The 2 PSS, 2 PRR, PSR, and the council office. 23 combined total in Oklahoma. Right.
I might add one item with respect to quality. We have heard a great deal about the high error rate of IRS telephone responses and forms prepared by the Internal Revenue Service. This high error rate does not exist in the Oklahoma City District. The result of our May 1976 policy review of some 800 telephone calls showed a critical error rate of less than 2%. Our district's overall critical error rate for the period January through May of 1976 is only 2.8%.
Did you further interrupt you and go along, or
Just any way you care to just come.
the first question is, what do you define as a critical error rate? What's critical?
Critical error rate is defined as any error that would have an impact on the tax computation of the tax that is due, or have a potential impact on that, or would require a delay in the processing of the return at the service center's office.
What would be not critical?
Anything else?
How do you measure this error rate? You call, you have agents call up and ask specific questions.
Well, this error rate is measured, tabulated in the service center at office. And are you familiar with the process by which they tabulate this?
It's primarily through a monitoring of telephone calls, observation of taxpayers that walk into our office by supervisors or highly qualified technical employees. And it's a judgment, they make a judgment as to whether the answer is not only technically correct, but also that the person has been answered promptly and courteously.
This 2.8 in January to May 76. Yes. Brother, this is this my first no, not this time. After we're through this, we will maybe have some time, I'll be happy to ask
I attribute much of this success in reducing our error rate to our referral resolution points, where our taxpayer service specialists research and answer the more complex type questions. Sometimes this service necessitates a callback to the taxpayer, but at least he or she is finished a quality reply from which he or she may rely. The district has an extensive taxpayer education program. This program is designed to train elected representatives of various organizations in order that they might assist members of their organization or the general public in the preparation of tax returns. In my judgment, this is money and time well invested. It has a ripple effect in that many, many taxpayers are beneficially affected by the result. Our public information program has been extremely active in the past 2 years, disseminating information to the general public. There has been a number of substantive changes in the tax law in the last few years, as you well know. Such as the earned income credit, tax rebate, provision for automatic extensions of time to file returns, and so on, which depend heavily upon our communicating these changes directly to those who benefit from these changes. And, of course, publicizing, for instance, the check-off presidential political contributions is posed a major challenge in this area. And we have mounted a public information program which I think has resulted in the taxpayers of this district being fully apprised of their rights and privileges under the law as a result of these changes. Our taxpayer service personnel help staff several disaster aid centers. We have furnished taxpayer assistance in 5 of these centers since May 1 of 1975. And some 668 victims of the recent severe storms in the Tulsa area were given assistance by our people. And in view of the recent severe floods in the northern part of the state, I'm quite sure that these areas will be designated by the President as disaster areas, and we will be there also to assist people in a similar manner.
Let me ask you a question that is not pertinent to this hearing, but we have some questions on that. Someone has advantage on explanation in these last floods, and they file out with the IRS. And my understanding, they get a refund from their previous taxes paid.
That is correct.
We go into that just a little bit, and they also how long it's going to take to process that, when the equipment and stuff, they have a refund due when they expect it.
This is a technical question that I have not reviewed personally recently, but I'll tell you basically how it works. A taxpayer who has sustained a flood loss damage and in an area declared a disaster area is privileged to file a claim on a 1040X a refund of taxes paid in the year in which the disaster occurred. For example, if he has filed his return for April of this year, 1975, and the disaster occurred this month, he would get a refund immediately on his 1975 tax paid. And this accelerates the relief to the taxpayer. He does not have to wait.
Yes. We established a system, both locally and in our service centers, to control of these returns. We write across the taxpayer, write across the property form, we do that as disaster claim, and the rest provided in references to refund the made from 46 weeks at the time they made the return from. It's not pertinent to this hearing, but it's the same number of questions, so we get going.
In the collection process, numerous recommendations by the administrative conference have been adopted and implemented in this district. Other changes which we hope will be improvements are being actively considered.
I am submitting for the record a summary update of the status of these recommendations. And the committee has already been supplied with this summary update. In addition to specific procedural changes, the Internal Revenue Service is very much concerned about certain desirable goals affecting timely and appropriate communications with delinquent taxpayers, such as a more effective notice before a levy or seizure action is taken, and how to provide better service to taxpayers through extended or staggered work hours. Now, these problems do not lend themselves to simple, standardized solutions and will require careful study and experimentation before we can adopt any particular procedure that will achieve the goals that we hope to achieve in this area. Subsequent cases still pose a significant collection problem. And it is necessary that we deal forthrightly with these taxpayers if we expect to maintain public confidence in the integrity of our tax law. However, first-time delinquents in both the trust fund and the income tax deficiency areas will be given a reasonable amount of additional time to pay these taxes before we proceed to take enforced collection action. We have instituted managerial reviews in this district which will ensure an even-handed approach to serving levies, filing liens, and making fees. Supervisory approval must now be obtained before revenue officers are permitted to seize and sell non-liquid assets. Moreover, we have an interlocking and pyramiding system of management review, beginning with the first line supervisor and ending in this district with me. I would be pleased to furnish this committee with District Memorandum 51-44, which describes this system in detail. Mr. Chairman, if you would care to have such a memorandum issued and incorporated in the records, I'll be happy to furnish it. Taxpayer complaints in the Oklahoma City District are handled under a uniform system which ensures the involvement of line managers in the evaluation of the complaint. The details of this system is outlined in District Memorandum 12-7, which I have available here. If the committee also wishes, I would be pleased to supply a copy for the record. Also, I have been particularly concerned about our employees being responsive to telephone calls and inquiries from individuals to officers and individuals other than our centralized taxpayer service personnel. Sometimes taxpayers are unable to contact the centralized taxpayer service office because of an overload on the phone system, and they call other offices in the Internal Revenue Service. In the past, because these individuals are not directly responsible for being responsive to questions. They have tended to shift the taxpayer from one telephone number to another, much to the inconvenience and so often the distress of the taxpayer. I have taken the step to be sure that whenever the taxpayer calls one of our officers or one of our individuals, employees, in this manner, that the employee first receiving the call accepts the responsibility for handling the complaint to its conclusion, and not shift the taxpayer from one telephone to another. Our district memorandum 62-1 describes these procedures, and I would be pleased to also furnish a copy to the committee to show what we are doing in this area and what I require our people to do. If you would try to have that memorandum, I'd be pleased to have that too. So into a study and make that back to that with the hearing. Mr. Chairman, in your opening statement, you mentioned that you were informed of the collection initiative, and have heard testimony from Commissioner Alexander about service policies and what the national office intends to do in the district, and that you were interested in finding out whether or not these initiatives have been implemented in the district. If agreeable to you, I would like to submit about 4 district memoranda, which I believe will give you and your staff a very good idea of those programs and initiatives that have been implemented here in the Oklahoma City District, and they provide, in my judgment, sufficient detail to show what we are doing. I have those for example, one of the policies made reference to encourage the installment phase rather than foresee you issues on that collection process. Yes, sir, we have. I would like for Mr. Lawler to comment on that. We have a national directive on that that has been issued within the last 6 months. And among other things, we are to consider payroll deductions in the rising installment agreement. We've also have a national directive that we implemented that provides for accepting the taxpayer's proposal for first-time delinquent accounts. We do not require extensive financial information. We do not base it on the maximum adjusted pay, but based on what the taxpayer says that he can do, provided he will pay the account for the next return review. So that has been implemented. So first time delinquent in this district that wishes to make an installment payment calls the IRS office and explains the situation, and you accept that and work out an installment agreement. That's correct.
we go one step further. If the first-time delinquent calls the office and says that he can pay the account within 60 days, we automatically set that by telephone, and we set up a control logic to bring it to our attention that it pays within 60 days. And if not, we get back in contact with the company. What about on seizures and leads? I believe it says that the policy is that approval of seizures and leads has to be by the group manager. Is that being carried out? Is the policy here and makes the decision on whether it's going to be a seizure problem? We have a national directive. We've also issued a local directive requiring that the group managers approve all seizures before they're made. We have a quality control established in our special procedure staff to review all closed seizures as they're being closed to ensure the requirements are met. To review the group manager's decision. The branch. And also, as I mentioned a moment ago, we have this interlocking pyramiding system of management reviews, and the branch chief reviews the work and the decisions of the group managers, and the division chief also reviews the work of the branch chief and his decisions, as well as make test checks of the individual managers' workloads and decisions that they have made with vis-a-vis respective cases. And carrying it one step further, I have personally a quarterly system of reviews where I sit down with each of my 5 division chiefs and go into all their operations in detail, discuss our procedures, the problems that we have experienced, and sometimes we are able to identify problem areas that we're able to make immediate corrections and not wait until these situations that become difficult problem solved that have gone out of proportion to what they should have been had we not had this system of review. These systems result you have support areas that you find chief that pertains to review of what? The entire program that they are responsible for. In the collection division, this would deal with all aspects of the collection process. In the audit division, this would deal with all of the aspects of the examination process, the appellate process, the review functions, and things of this sort. In the intelligence division, a similar situation. Mr. Chairman, this concludes my summary of the formal statements, and my colleagues and I would be happy to respond to any questions that you may have at this time. Let me ask you first of all about the taxpayer's claim. Is the national office put into effect, I think, 4 problem resolution procedures pilot program in 4 districts IRS offices. This problem taxpayers experience with the IRS. One of the aspects of this problem is for follow-up on the problem until they put it up. And
report of record district director. Are you familiar with this program that we do not have in Oklahoma? We do not have it here. I understand it's a district, two districts in the Southwest are experimenting with this. I know the Austin district is, the Dallas district. And these are formal organizations, as I understand it, that will handle a complaint in a sort of a centralized way. Auditor, collector, or whatever. Yes. We do not, we have not experimented with this. We are not a test district here in Oklahoma. However, I have supplied you with our procedures for handling complaints in this district, and we have a uniform procedure. And when complaints are submitted to us, management gets very much involved in what the situation is. And reports are prepared, which are funneled back to me for my personal review. Consequently, none of these complaints fall in a crack, so to speak, are just routinely referred to the individual against whom the complaint has been lodged. So you've heard some of the witnesses one case and representation of harassment of taxpayers. The other case is an isolated complaint from one taxpayer on what will happen if the taxpayer writes me and I write to you. What will happen if the taxpayer writes you directly? What kind of investigation what kind of disciplinary action do you take against Mr. Chairman, it would depend upon the nature of the complaint. For example, if the taxpayer alleged misconduct or a criminal act, for example, on the part of the agent or resident officer, this matter would be immediately referred to the regional inspector in Dallas, who was assigned an internal security investigator to contact the taxpayer and the agent concerned and make a full-scale objective investigation of all the facts, after which the report would be submitted to me for adjudication. If the allegation deals with some administrative differences, for example, if the taxpayer alleges that the agent is exceeding his authority, that he is being arbitrary or capricious or anything of this sort, rude would be a misconduct allegation. And then this would be referred to the regional inspector, because here you have a sort of an integrity situation, a conduct situation. But it is merely a difference of opinion or a feeling on the part of the taxpayer that the agent is not following IRS guidelines, revenue rulings, procedures as they understand them. This comes to me, and we initiate then the supervisory and managerial investigation to ascertain what are the facts. If you
send someone out of your office or from the city to investigate that, to talk to the taxpayer and the agent or what exactly happened?
They talk to the taxpayer and the agent. We try to contact the taxpayer immediately. Sometimes this is done by phone. Sometimes it's in person, depending on the nature of the complaint.
So, you're off.
Yes, and generally one of the line managers.
How many complaints you receive in broad category misconduct? Not criminal activity, category misconduct.
Yes.
How many complaints you receive in 1975?
I do not have statistics on this. I do have a record of all referrals to inspection. I could supply this to the committee, but offhand, relatively few. I cannot remember how long ago it's been since I referred to this conduct case to inspection.
So, is there any, I know we had a few over to you. We have been on with you get involved in some of the other reports. Really good
Yes, to the extent that the taxpayer service specialist has been able to ascertain the correct law based on the facts given now.
Both the inquiry and the answer written form.
No, sir, they're usually by telephone. If the taxpayer calls in by telephone, the TSR, who is unable to answer the question because it is too complex, takes down in writing what the taxpayer gives as the fact case. These facts then are referred to the referral resolution point, where they are researched by our taxpayer service specialist, and when the answer is determined, the taxpayer calls back and the answer given.
Taxpayer and the IRS personnel, whether or not they orally understood or misunderstood the answer or the question, and get the taxpayer to answer it right.
Oh yes, the taxpayer may request this, but our written response would point out that the answer given is based upon the facts as stated by the taxpayer. And these facts that are stated by the taxpayer are restated in the written reply, so there will be no question about